So apparently home buyers have regrets after they buy a home. What's that all about? Let's find out next. Hey everybody, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here. You know, your great real estate agent by your side when it comes time to buy a home, sell a home, or even relocate right here to the Treasure Valley, right in beautiful Idaho. So Ann sent over this story, and it stems from a NAR, that's National Association of Realtors. They did a survey recently, and they found out these various different questions that essentially home buyers have regrets on these different topics after they get into their home. So what's this all about? Well, they said that 82% of the home buyers said they regret that they spent too much money on their home. Homes are very hard to afford nowadays. Some people do get house fever, and when they get house fever, it's like, oh my gosh, I got to buy a house. I don't care what happens. And sometimes too, it's not just house fever, but it's like they see a house that's more than what they were looking for, but they fall in love with it, and then they just kind of rationalize to themselves. They get too much house. The second regret, 24% felt that the interest rate was too high. Well, I'm afraid that we could probably always say that. Even at 2%, we're going around, I wish those rates come on down to 1%, you know, where they used to be. 28% regret that buying a home that needs too much maintenance. And so the thing about that, to our buyers, we highly recommend that they get a home inspection. And we've got some absolutely great home inspectors that will go out after we get an accepted offer, but before we close, and we retain this contingency that says that we're going to have our home inspector go out and look at the house, and if there's something that comes up we don't like, we can get out of this deal, get all our earnest money back, no harm, no foul. And that's the inspection period, and that's what we always encourage our people to do. And the home inspector is going to go through, and you know, they can't see through walls or whatever, but with today's technology, it's almost just like doing that. They can find a lot of the things that you wouldn't see just walking through a house. Then they give you this great report, so you're going to get a really good idea of the true condition of a house. 35% of the people regret, they said that the seller was not upfront about how much maintenance the property would require. Well, I don't know what that's all about. The home inspection report is going to tell you what things need to be fixed, and they'll usually have recommended maintenance section in that report. Owning a home, you don't call the landlord when it comes time to do maintenance. It's on you. New furnace filter, it's on you, buddy. Another regret, 38% that admit that they overpaid for their home. I'm going to say 100% say that. Oh, maybe 99, because it would always be nice to get a home for a little bit cheaper, wouldn't it? And maybe this goes along with that. 47% felt that they were in over their heads financially. Got too much of a payment, too expensive of a house. 44% said that they have taken on extra debt to maintain their lifestyle. Well, that comes packed with a lot of things. It's like, what is your lifestyle? Is it going out to Sizzler every other night? Maybe that lifestyle needs a little tweaked. So here's the thing though. Every one of these regrets, every one of these issues is something that the buyer could have known about ahead of time. And so there's no reason that the buyer didn't know about all these things ahead of time. And knowing about them should mean that they have no regrets afterwards. Here on the Treasure Valley Dave team, we talk with our buyers and our sellers when it comes time to listing a house, and we go through all the different things, so there's no surprises. We don't like the surprises. With buyers, it's like there's absolutely no reason that any of these things should be an issue afterward. If you're using the Treasure Valley Dave team, if you're using a different agent, I don't know, something like 80% of the agents only do a couple deals an entire year. They don't do this full time. It's their little part-time hobby. If you hire someone that does it as a part-time hobby, you're probably going to get those kind of results where they don't do it so much that they know exactly. If you were having brain surgery done or rocket science done, does that work? Would you want someone that only does it like once in a while? Or would you want a pro that does it, you know, for their full-time job? Well, that's what we do. And if you don't want to be in this regret category, you might want to give us a call. I'm not trying to make this an advertisement for the Treasure Valley Dave team. You already know that we're really good, but I just don't want you to be in that regret category afterwards. There's absolutely no reason to be there. So, hey, thanks for coming along, checking out this video. If you know anybody that needs to see this, please share it with them. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on some great stuff, and give me a call. It gets lonely over here. Me and the Maytag repairman, we're just playing Parcheesi and nothing else to do. Anyway, we'll see you on the next video. Hey, thanks for stopping in and learning more about real estate in Nampa, Idaho and the Treasure Valley. If you'd like to learn more, watch this video here next or binge on this playlist. When it comes time to sell a home, buy a home, or even relocate to the Treasure Valley, your Treasure Valley Dave team is your real estate expert by your side, helping you get home.